Well, for starters, I'm looking forward to today's services because it's bluegrass music, and bluegrass includes exuberance and the blues all in one package. So this is really an exciting moment, musical moment for the congregation. You're expecting Brad for the stewardship moment, but Brad is right now in Vermont. There's something with Kathy, of course, and there's something about Vermont, right? Our pastor just came back from Vermont. Kathy and Brad went up to Vermont, so we know it's a special place. Your program says that Paul Brant will be offering the stewardship moment, and he will in due course, but I know that the congregation would be disappointed if it didn't see the posters. So I'm going to get the posters. Now you'll notice there are two posters, and I feel a little bit like Moses coming down from the heights with the two posters. Now, last week we were at 20%. I'm happy to report we're at 30% this week. God, of course, etched the tablets. Rick Mapes made these posters. And then secondly, Brad wanted to stress to people the idea of stepping up. This is the pattern of giving from 2014, and we all want to encourage people to step up, to prayerfully consider what they gave last year, and to consider moving up to the next level. So you're welcome to admire this and study it in the coffee hour. Okay, now my final and most pleasant task is to introduce today's person who will provide the stewardship moment. This person is a state champ. Now, I never in my life ever threatened to get anywhere close to being a state champ, so I'm so in awe of him. And he's not a show-off, so I'm going to do his show-off for him and enjoy it vicariously. In 1982, Paul Brant was a state champ. He played football for New Canaan High School, and not only did he play defense, he was a nose guard, he also played offense, and he was the captain. So Paul will talk to us today about what the Congregational Church means to his family.
I'd like to begin by mentioning that I'd probably give all that up to be a judge at the pie eating. So as life goes on, things do change a little bit, right? So anyway, I'm literally going to spend 2 minutes with your time, if you don't mind. It's a pleasure to speak to you all today. I know a lot of faces here, and hopefully I'll get a chance to meet some more of you all. Joanne and I and our family, Sydney and William, have been supporters of this church for many years. We began as a member here about 15 years ago. Not a long time, I know, Miss Murray, for folks who've been here a little bit longer, but 15 years seems, like we've really gotten a chance to experience the not just our own family opportunities, but the family here as a congregation. We've experienced, wonderful things like soup kitchens and watching folks go to Habitat, See Humanity, and, Max and, Jim doing the, flipping the burgers and doing the dogs. And, we have these wonderful events where we have carnivals and there's morning breakfast with best turkey bacon in Wilton. And not to mention, of course, the music included today. My greatest memories have always been not just the events themselves, but it's the opportunity of being with the people in this church. So to me, stewardship isn't about, I recognize financially things are very important, but really stewardship is about our life experience as well. It's the hugs, it's the smiles, sometimes it can be the tears, all of which I believe I've experienced here in life. For those who don't know me too well, I am actually an eternal optimist. I believe every day gives us a chance to do something new. I've always believed that the best days are to come. That the days in the past have been wonderful days, but the future days are the ones that I'm going to care about the most now. Why has this happened to me, or why do I think this way? Well, it was really a personal event. When I was a young lad, I was a teenager, I had lost my brother. And I realized that from that day on, he wasn't going to be able to be there, but I knew that I was going to be able to be there, and I was going to make a difference. So as a result of that, what I would tell you is don't take life for granted. You know, it could take something as little as a Sunday where I get a chance to be a Sunday school teacher, and I'm hoping there's going to be 10 kids that will show up, but maybe 3 do. You know, now some people might say, darn it, you know, they didn't all show up. But some others might say, you know what, 3 showed up today. And we had a chance to help 3 kids today and make a difference in their lives. So clearly, there's an opportunity. You know, we can make a difference. You know, I don't think it really matters as much whether 3, 10, or 100 show up, right? In any class, any event, you know, any giving event, but also any you know, support we have in the community. But if we don't build the structure of this church to be ready for the future, then those 3 kids, 10 kids, whoever they are, won't have a chance to be there and to learn, you know, life as we know it, which we've had the opportunity to know as well. So what I would tell you all is, you know, I hope that you can give, you know, whether it's financially or personally with your time. I would tell you that my last 15 years have been wonderful. I'm looking forward to the next 15 years. And I look forward to getting my envelope in today. And, you know, let's support this church because this church is our future. Thank you.